it's MK and I am here with a Shimmers Paints design for you guys today. I am also playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem's recipe for today and Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, Day 7. The sketch is by Karen Leahy. So let's get started. I have a beautiful snake photo that I would like to play with today. I am also going to be using some fibers that were gifted to me in a package that I ordered, and it was just a little thank you gift. I also have this stamp set that I'm going to be doing. It is by Close to My Heart, and there is the stamp number in case you guys are interested in it. I have a couple scrap pieces of white cardstock. Now, I didn't realize that one of the white cardstocks had mixed media on the other side, but I can make that work anyways. I have this beautiful Vicki Boutin foundation paper as well as Vicki Boutin crayons to play with because that is part of my recipe. And then I have several blue beautiful sprays that I'm going to be playing with by Shimmers. Now I have a couple vibes, colorings, and one spritz. So in vibes, I've got Before Dawn, Love Ocean number 9, and a colorings Well Blew Me Down. And then I have a spritz color coming on and a colorings and another vibes. And the spritz is Sapphire, the colorings is Ahoy Matey, and the Jenny B Blue vibes for today. And then, of course, the last one is the Don't Rain on My Parade. Now, for Shimmers, I have to say that they are having a sale right at the moment, and it goes on until tomorrow. So you can get 40% off of a single paint product if you use the code FALL40, if it's FAL40 at checkout. So you get one paint pot off, 40% off. I think that's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take my Vicki Boutin crayons in 2 different blues and go ahead and just color in where there was a little bit of splotches on Karen's sketch. So, and then I'm going to take the packaging technique in the spritzer that is called Sapphire and go ahead and mix and match that blue. So I'm going to activate her crayons, or Vicki Boutin's crayons, to get it to move around, to get that paint to move around. Well, it wasn't moving around exactly like I wanted it to. So I went ahead and I pulled out some water and a paintbrush, and I am going in super speed mode just to let you guys know, so that way it's not very boring watching my paintbrush move really slow. Then I'm going to go ahead and take Ahoy Matey, Before Dawn, and Don't Rain on My Parade, and go ahead and make my own background paper. So the first thing I did was start with a packaging technique that wasn't covering it enough, so then again I sprayed it directly onto the paper. Now I am filling in the gaps with the Vicki Boutin color crayons yet again, again to get that variation, that watercolory look for the paper that I am looking for. And once that is all dried and ready to go, I'm going to take some stamps and go ahead and color with, again, the crayons, and then spray it with the Love Ocean number 9 for a different tone and texture. And I'm just going to stamp and spray all over this layout, all of it. And I'm not looking for a good impression as opposed to just a different color, like almost a vein of color. And then I'm going to take a smaller stamp set and stamp that as well. And that came out rather well, actually. And I think it's because it's a little less detailed of a stamp. Then I'm going to go ahead and color around the edge and watermark that up as well. But I have to say that that was a useless step because of the fact that you won't really be able to see it once I put my photo on it. This is my photo mat. And then I took Before Dawn and Don't Rain on My Parade and went ahead and splattered that. I also am taking Well Blew Me Down, Love Ocean number 9, and Jenny B Blue, and again, the packaging technique on this one that already had mixed media on it, and went ahead and did the packaging technique, a little bit of splatter, and now I am just filling in the white spaces barely with one of the crayons as well, some more splattering, and that's it. Okay, moving on to the layout. I'm going to go ahead and stamp on this layout after I make my photo a little bit smaller. I just wanted to document the fact that I had the opportunity to see one of these beautiful blue snakes in real life. This one is not my photo. I was so shocked that I saw a blue snake that I actually borrowed this photo off of the internet, and I apologize, I do not know whose it is, but it is not my photo. And it has been photoshopped to make the blue more vibrant on the snake. In real life, they are a little bit on the gray blue side as opposed to just the blue. One of the things that I found fascinating about these magnificent snakes is the fact that they replicate a rattlesnake when people are getting a little bit too close to them. And so what they do is they sit there and they wiggle their tail in amongst the grass, and it makes a rattling sound just like a rattlesnake. And I just thought that that was fascinating. And I am slightly obsessed with snakes, but not enough to have one in my house. My kids wish, but yeah, no. It's not going to happen. All right, so back to my blue pieces of paper. After I did all of my stamping on my page, I also went ahead and created some embellishments by stamping some of the words and images from the stamp set and fussy cut them all out, or used punches where I could. And now I'm taking that pattern paper that I created. I made a photo mat that accentuates my blue snake rather well. And then I'm going to take that tealy paper just for a different color, different tone, and go ahead and put that above and below my photo, because that is how the sketch kind of goes. I did it a little opposite. I did the smaller, or the first layer a little closer to my photo, and then the second layer a little out farther, so that way my title has a spot to rest on this layout as well. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting this layout together just by gluing things down. That's what we do. We glue paper to paper. Yes, we do. I just wanted to mention the sale one more time, you guys, because I think that's pretty fabulous to get something 40% off. And if you guys are interested in trying a product at all, 40% off is the way to do it. So if you've ever wanted to say, hey, I've always wanted to try one of the sprays, or I don't really understand the pots, that was me. But I don't know which pot to purchase, this is the perfect time to do that sort of thing, is to pick up one at 40% off. Don't forget to put in the code FALL40 in your basket, so that way you can get it. Now, because this layout is looking a little flat and the only texture that is on here is the ribbons and things, I decided to go ahead and pop all my words up. So my awesome is popped up only because it's on top of the ribbon. My title, What a Day, is also popped up, and then the word epic is going to go over in this over in my little circle that I created, and it's partially popped up because half of it is on the ribbon, and same with the awesome word, it's also partially popped up because of the fact that it is also on top of the ribbon. So I go ahead and glue it and then pop it up. So anyways, I just think that it looks kind of awkward when you have one thing that's popped up and not a couple things on a layout. So it just, to me, doesn't have that balance that I'm looking for. I do love the title, What a Day, because it was what a day to find this. I used to love stamping out all of my embellishments and actually creating, embellishments. And I have to tell you guys that in 2019, that's when I started actually getting embellishments from companies, embellishment packs and things like that. Truth be told, I used to do it all. I used to make my own pattern paper. I used to stamp everything and make it as I went, because of the fact that when you do it that way, you can totally customize it. You don't have to rely on other people's color schemes and whatnot. I mean, this is my jam. This is what I used to do. All right, to finish off this layout, because I felt like that was a lot of blank space and I saw a bunch of fingerprints and whatnot, so I just decided to make it messy. I took my sponge and went around all four corners, or all four edges, with ground espresso, and now I am splattering in my favorite color, or my favorite spray, which is the Love Ocean number 9, just to give it that extra where did this teal come from kind of look. And so it adds it in to the rest of the blue, and then it brings all the colors together. I absolutely love it. And you can see that color, that tealy aqua color, in the grass. It is so cool with this filter. I just thought it was a neat color combination. All right, you guys, this is what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Usually I just babble through all of these things, and I really appreciate you guys hanging with me for all the babbling. Also, too, be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along with Kathy's recipe from Mixed Media Mayhem, as well as Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. See who all is creating with Karen's layout. They will all be in the what's it called, playlist down below, as well as in the Facebook group. And I will check y'all later. Be sure again to check out that sale that is going on. It ends tomorrow, you guys. Tomorrow at, I believe, well, it doesn't say when. So check it out before it ends. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll check y'all later. Bye.